Hey guys, we're gonna get right into it.
Today we'll be talking about the recap of 2020.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Kind of a heavy topic.
2020,
What a year.
holy.
What a year.
We're currently in 2021.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem any better, but yeah, 2020, wow, that's crazy. Just
What
thinking
a
about it.
loaded year.
It was a loaded year. How did it start off?
Wow. Well, there was like, you know what I was thinking about? It was honestly just like such a significant thing every single month.
Mm-hmm.
Till January.
It was like Jumanji.
Jumanji, yeah.
So January we had the Australian fires.
Yes.
And then
Like
February we had like all those like celebrities' deaths.
Oh, yes.
R.I.P.
R.I.P., sorry.
And then March.
Oh, lockdown. That's when that became...
March is when lockdown started.
Mm-hmm. And that led to school cancellations through April. Killer bugs near like May, like the murder hornets.
Yeah, the murder hornets, and then there was like one more. Those weird like dragon things that came, and everyone's like,
yeah.
"Oh my god, it's like a dragon."
Yeah, what? And then like June, July.
It was
maybe?
May, June, right?
Yeah.
It was May, June. We had the Black Lives Matter protest.
Yes. Unfortunate events. All the
Yeah.
deaths and stuff.
And then I want to say like June, July.
Like all the fires.
And then we had the Lebanon explosions.
Jeez, yeah.
And then elections started happening.
Elections. We're not even American,
We're
but
not
that was
American,
intense.
but that was some tea. That was, yeah. That was a lot. Everything everywhere was just like social media was blowing up with it. Everyone was just...
Yeah, it was a huge thing.
So then the vaccines, which you guys can have your own opinions on. I don't know. It's kind of suspicious how it all like apparently there's like a side that I believe and another side I believe, where one side is just like it came so quickly. Like vaccines take a while,
Yeah.
right, to like make like develop. I guess like
And test and
there's
everything.
probably a cure for cancer, but because they know that they're making money, they're not going to release it.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, oh, COVID vaccine's available.
Mm-hmm. Then everyone has all these problems and...
Exactly, but then there's another side where it's like the government planned COVID, so that's why it was so quick.
Because they've had this for years.
Because they've had, maybe they've been developing the vaccine for years.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Controversial topic.
That is a
but
very controversial topic, but that's...
everyone has their own opinions.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to point out there.
Yeah, and then there was like the summer and then going back into lockdown. And then...
the summer we were out, we were working,
Yeah.
we were...
Kind of
doing
normal,
things.
just with like precautions.
Masks, yeah.
And then, yeah, back into lockdown. At least here in Canada.
Yeah,
I don't know how strict it is.
Mhm.
So, let's, I don't know, get into detail. Let's start the Australian fires.
Australia's literally open right now. And New Zealand?
New Zealand, yeah.
They're perfectly fine, no COVID cases, no masks. They can go to soccer games and concerts, like...
Because they had a good government for them. They
Definitely
did
jealous.
everything.
So the fires, they started June 2019, and they ended May 2020.
What?
They were going on for a really long time then.
That was almost a year. What?
Yeah.
Why do we only hear about it?
Why don't I remember it being that long?
Yeah, I don't at all.
I remember it being a very significant amount of time, but not as long as it was. Wasn't there also a fire? Oh, where was it? It was somewhere in America.
Mm-hmm.
They had like this couple had like a gender reveal party, like set the whole forest on fire.
And
If
then
you're gonna
like
have a gender reveal, do it with like balloons or something. No, not even those. Those are like harmful.
I don't know.
I
Just
don't
do
know.
something out in the woods with fire, maybe.
Like make a cake, make it pink or something. I don't know. Don't use explosives. So they went a long time, longer than I expected. So yeah, almost a year, June 2019 to May 2020.
Yeah.
But we think all the people that were working on it, all the firefighters, they did such a good job risking their lives every single day to save our beautiful damaged country. I mean world. Beautiful damaged world.
Yes, and then we get into celebrity deaths.
So we had a number of celebrities unfortunately die in 2020. We lost NBA star Kobe Bryant in a helicopter crash alongside Gigi his 13-year-old daughter. We also had the Glee star, Naya Rivera, in, where was it? It was in a river. River, right, with her son, but her son survived. We had another one, part of the Supreme Court Justice. We had Ruth Bader Ginsburg, as well as Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther, everybody knows. And then the Jeopardy host, Alex Trebek.
So around March, at least here in Canada or where we live, we got full attention to it March 13th. And that was our last day of classes, and then we were in lockdown. COVID had been a big thing in China, I think, right?
Wuhan.
I think since 2019, late
Yeah.
2019.
It was like November.
And then started hitting America in January, but like very few cases. And then Canada soon after. And other countries, I know Italy was really bad, no?
Yeah, Italy was bad.
Yeah, and then, it just traveled really, really fast.
Suspiciously quick.
We got hundreds, thousands of cases within, I don't even know, a month.
Days.
Maybe? Yeah. We had so many cases, some deaths, and then everyone in lockdown in the last few months of like leading into summer.
Alright, lockdown at the beginning didn't seem like too bad because we were like, oh my god, yay, like no school. You know, because this is kind of something that I was like wanting to get out of school for a while, and I was like, great, like what's an extra 2 weeks? Was it like 2 weeks or 1 week or something of March break? We had our March break extended, which I think for Americans is spring break.
Yeah.
So we had ours extended, and we're like, hey, whatever, we'll go back then. And then they started like postponing it like week by week. They're like, hey, one more week, then another week, and then eventually it was like months.
They were like, it was April, so then they were like,
Or
let's
it was
expect
like
a day back, like May 6th or something.
Yeah, and in May, that was like the last time where they're like, unfortunately, you guys won't be coming back.
And then we started doing online. We had like a solid month.
Yeah.
Like and a half. Just not no school.
Mm-hmm.
No, we had online.
And then that's when it kind of started to hit where it's like, people like me we didn't get graduation, we didn't get our prom, so it was like, we spent all of our high school and like we dreamed about these moments to just be in our homes, you know what I mean? And I mean, for the class of 2021, it definitely, this is going to go into a little bit of another topic, but this definitely like sucks for them too, because I believe
they lost their whole year.
They lost their whole year. I think because if you're on social media right now, a lot of people are arguing about it and debating about who got it worse. I don't know why they're arguing. I think everybody got it equally as bad.
Yeah, no one has it good. Not even freshmen.
Like freshmen, like they lost their first year of high school.
The whole experience gone.
Like kids that are just graduating grade 8, like like it doesn't matter what grade you're in. Exactly.
So heavily.
I don't know why everyone's like, we got it worse. We did like class of 2022, we got it worse. Class of 2021, we got it worse. Class of 2020 got it worse. Like, I'm class of 2020, and yeah, I was a little bit bitter at first because I was like, yeah, we got it worse because we spent our whole lives in high school, and not our whole lives, but you know, our high school lives, and then we were like about to graduate, and then it's like,
and everything canceled, and then we're 2021 class of 2021, they did all this, and then their grade 11 year got cut short, and then they have like no sports, no extracurriculars, no prom, no grad, nothing for their graduating year. So they lost out on their last year. And then the class of 22, we technically only experienced grade 9.
Yeah. And
then we're out. And then hopefully next year is better. And then the
freshmen
9th graders
got like the whole first year taken away from them.
Yeah.
Which is the worst because first, like, grade 9 is like your biggest impression and the biggest thing you'll experience.
You make friends.
So I feel like everybody equally got it as bad. Like there's no, we got it worse, we got it worse. Everybody got it bad. Everybody lost something important in their lives, their school lives. So it's just one little thing that just kind of always just bothers me. Like everyone got it worse. You know what I mean? And then like lockdown extended into even past school. And then eventually cases started to drop, I believe, and then we started going back to not school, sorry, it was the summer, so people could start working again. Stuff like malls would open, hair salons and all, like nail salons. Yeah, everything was open, right? And then just with precautions, wearing masks, staying 6 feet apart. I think everyone did a pretty good job at it, we were all very safe.
Until like September.
And then September came around, and then back to school, and the cases started rising, and then
outbreaks everywhere.
And then now we're in December we went back into lockdown. And then we got into a stay-at-home order, which I can't remember when that was.
That was like didn't it start before New Year's?
It might have, yeah. So the stay-at-home order is before New Year's, so we can't like really leave at all, or else we get fined.
Yeah, now it's
unless it's necessities.
Now it's pushed until February 16th.
Yeah, so we're right now. Yeah, so we're right now in a stay-at-home order. We're still waiting to see if we're gonna get out again. Apparently lockdown's supposed to end in like the next 4 weeks or something. But the government has said that if cases start like rocketing again, we're going into a complete lockdown. So absolutely like everything's closing.
Yeah, because this was more just like we said, stay at home. So
they call it like a lockdown, stay at home, but it was pretty like things are still open. Mm-hmm. The airports are still open. You can still go to Mexico as long as you test negative. So I mean that's kind of stupid. Like schools are still open. Like school's just open. We're supposed to stay home, but we have to also send our kids to school because the buses aren't working right. There's only like limited buses now, so parents have to go drop them off. So it's like a big like they're just contradicting themselves because they're like stay at home, be safe, but you have to go drop your kids off to school, pick them up.
Yeah.
And send your kids to school in the first place.
With other people.
Exactly. Like, stay at home but go to school with like thousands of other kids.
So that's our situation. Cases aren't really going up or down. Kind of staying, like, hovering over the same numbers. Thousands a day.
I can't even imagine when they open everything again.
And then we get into... Oh, remember like the killer bugs, like we said.
Like the murder hornets. Like, oh my gosh.
I feel like there were other weird things.
Yeah, so we had. I mean, I don't think we had specifically, but I know places had the murder hornets, and then places like Africa and Kenya, they had the plague of the locusts.
Oh yeah.
Like these like weird. They look like grasshoppers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had like a huge outbreak of them.
A lot of weird bugs.
But yeah, so that was
interesting,
to say the least.
And then we get into a more serious topic. That I think this happened May.
Happened in May.
June.
Yeah, I think I want to say May.
Like the Black Lives Matter. So it's obviously racism has been a big thing for so many years.
It never really went away.
But we more wanted to do something about it after George Floyd got
the
killed.
Of George Floyd. He got murdered by a police officer. I don't even know what else to say. He got murdered by a police officer.
Speechless still. I don't even know.
Like just thinking about it is definitely still an impact. Like it still impacts you just thinking about it.
And then Breonna Taylor. There's all these protests for all these innocent people that did not deserve to be killed just because their different skin color. It gets me so angry. I don't even know.
There's definitely some people in this world that don't deserve to have authority in the slightest, because if somebody with another skin tone is going to offend them, then they should not be protecting our city or our country or another country. So yeah, and then we had protests about it. We had people here gathering around downtown, everywhere, parading down the streets, and it was crazy in America. People were getting gassed and tear gassed, and people were getting arrested, and it was just it was definitely a scary experience.
Something that really needed to be done, I feel like just the peaceful protests. I feel like that needed to be done just to get our voices heard, because it has been going on for too long.
Yeah, I feel like we need to support them and stand up for them.
Yes.
And they need people's help, because they can't do it alone. And it just sucks that people with a different skin color have to fear to go to a grocery store, or they fear to get pulled over or anything. They fear that. I can't even imagine what it's like to constantly live in fear like that. So we just need to help them. We need to be better for them.
I mean, it's not a trend. I feel like also people made it kind of a trend, that the BLM thing.
Yeah,
like, it's still an ongoing issue.
Yeah. Like, just because you post it on your story once doesn't, like...
You put a black screen on your feed.
Yeah, that's not it. You're not done there. You keep going. You keep supporting.
Sign petitions.
Exactly.
Like,
you keep
donate.
Making people aware of all the problems. Like, a post isn't going to do anything. Sign things, like Anonymous 2 just said, like, sign petitions. Like, make it known that this is not gone.
Donate to these funds that are going to help. Just get your voice out there.
Yes.
Then we have more fires. I think this is when the Oregon fires happened, and then also the Lebanon explosion. The Lebanon explosion happened
August 4th.
August 4th. That was wow. I saw videos of it and it was crazy.
204 deaths and $15 billion in property damage, leaving 300,000 more or less people homeless.
Yeah, geez. Destroyed, like, it was so big.
It was huge. If you have not seen that video,
happen?
you need to watch it. It was crazy. Yeah, so there in the description we'll leave a bunch of links for the Lebanon explosions and for BLM and for everything that you can make yourself aware, make other people aware, sign the petitions like we said. We'll leave a bunch of different links for you guys to go check out.
And educate yourselves.
Yes.
Okay, moving on, we have the elections. I feel like this was around October, no? Like, yeah.
There's not really much we could say because we're Canadians, and at the end of the day, like, I don't know how much they impact us, but I don't care.
I know. I mean, it's not something we should talk about, like, in depth, because
like we don't have a say in it.
No, and it was very controversial, I know, to Americans.
Yeah.
But in the end,
sides.
Joe Biden won with Kamala Harris.
Yeah, Kamala Harris.
Harris.
Yeah.
As vice president. So, I mean, good for them.
Yeah.
Trump is out of office. He was impeached too, so he can't even run.
Yeah, he was impeached.
Again.
I mean, I don't know. There's not much we can say because, again, we're Canadians, so we're not trying to get involved in that stuff. But vote Trudeau.
Vote Trudeau.
Vote Trudeau. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say anything and get people offended. Both are bad. Both are not good in my opinion. Our opinion, yes.
Obama for the win.
Obama, yeah.
I love Obama.
So, but yeah, there's, I mean, not much we could say. Both are bad. It was a good...
He's your president, though.
Yeah, he's your president. You guys voted for him?
Or you just from Canada? Not all of you, just good ones.
Yeah, just the good ones. Here, this is what I'm going to say. We're not pro anyone, but I don't like Trump. That's all I'm going to say, because I'm not a Trumpy. I don't like... Well, I'm Canadian, but I'm not a Trumpy. I don't respect him. But both are bad. That's all. Okay, moving on. That's what I want to say.
Moving on.
Okay, then we have the vaccine for COVID that came out, which we actually talked about in the beginning of this episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, it's just like the conspiracy theories you can just come up with is because it just came so quickly and it just seems literally
like there's no way you can have a vaccine ready that quick.
Or if this was planned.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
People have different opinions, but some opinions are that COVID is a government, like,
scheme.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Leave your, like, best conspiracy theory about COVID.
I love conspiracy theories.
Yeah, in the comments.
Conspiracy.
Good.
Yes. Yeah, leave them. We like to read. What's it called? Pfizer?
Oh, yeah, it's called Pfizer or something like that.
Something like that.
Something
Anyways,
like that.
but yeah, there's, like, a lot of bad things that happen after people take it. People got, like, Bell's palsy after taking it.
They got, like, paralyzed. People died.
Yeah.
Didn't people
die? They don't speak on that, but I feel like at least
died.
2 people died.
Yeah, this one girl, like, full on passed out. Did she die?
They never confirmed it, but I feel like she died. Now there's this other man.
Yeah.
He died. They didn't say... Okay, the family confirmed that he died, but they didn't say it was from the vaccine.
Yeah. Like,
but it's oddly specific that he died, like, right after he took it.
Yeah,
But
it's just...
whatever.
we're not trying to get like go missing, but all this stuff is very not okay.
Yeah, we like to look into things like this. So I don't know. We're looking at it from all sides, I guess.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much our big recap of 2020. I hope you all said Jumanji when we were counting down. I feel like some of you didn't. Yeah, I feel like 2021 is still the same. We're still dealing with COVID, still dealing with all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Backlash of everything.
Honestly. Really crazy. But thank you to all the healthcare workers.
Oh god, that have been literally non-stop working since March.
Like frontline people.
Holy yeah.
My respect goes out to you because I don't know how you guys do it for hours on end.
I know.
Wearing masks
respect.
and those literally
like
so
huge
so
like heavy uniforms.
Yeah.
And even like nurses, you have to wear like mask on mask on mask and then a shield.
You see like
and
these
then,
lines on their faces after their day.
God. I just
I feel bad for them, but thank you.
We have endless amount of respect for you guys. Yeah. That's our recap of 2020.
Yeah, I don't know.
What else do we say? Don't forget to follow our socials.
Yeah, we forget.
Yeah, on Instagram at
_ perfectly dysfunctional. Make sure it's
spelled properly.
Yeah, with a Y. Not as yeah, you know what we mean.
Yeah.
Subscribe and like and comment your conspiracies and anything from 2021. I mean, no, anything from 2020.
Yeah.
Or 2021, whatever. Just comment. Even if you ate an orange or are wearing, if you're wearing blue socks, actually.
Yeah.
I feel like
we just like socks. We like socks.
I've never seen blue socks.
Yeah, comment down below if you own like full blue socks.
Or yellow.
Because you're cool.
You're cool.
You're cool. But yeah. And then again, we'll leave any link for any petition and anything that you guys should definitely check out in the description below. Alrighty.
We hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode of Perfectly Dysfunctional. We'll see you guys next week.
Wait, we won't see you. You'll hear us.
Bye.